3D printing and scanning can be used for a variety of reasons, and over at the U of I, a team of researchers are using it to help breast cancer patients after surgery. So with that, let's turn to Dr. Victor Stams and students from the Carle, Illinois College of Medicine. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so Dr. Stams, I'll start with you. Give me an overview of what we're looking at and what you guys have developed.
Well, what we're looking at is a proof of concept of a 3D prosthesis. This concept was born out of the brain work of our two incredibly talented students, Rand and Daniel, who asked a very critical but important question. What happens to those patients who, for any number of reasons, are not candidates for surgical reconstruction of the breast? And I think not being pleased with current market offerings of traditional prosthesis, they sought to answer a number of questions and voids that were left with traditional market prosthesis. First is likeness. The traditional prosthesis that are available are not sort of molded to each individual patient. Likewise, cost, and more importantly, is timeliness. Using this proof of concept, we're able to create a lifelike mirror image of a patient's own breast in office using 3D printing capabilities and deliver this in rapid fashion to patients.
So what was the timeline on this? I mean, how long did it take to create from when it was just an idea to now here we are holding one?
Well, it was a multi-step process. First, understanding what's the actual demand. Are there patients that are actually interested in this? Some patients don't care, but what we found is that a number of patients were really interested in this idea. Once we decided that this was something worth pursuing, Rand and Daniel here, using their engineering background and innovation through the Carle, Illinois College of Medicine, sought to figure out how to actually produce a custom prosthesis.
Yeah, so why was it important to you guys, just as medical students, to create something like this? I mean, just as students, which I think is incredible.
Yep, we hear a lot of stories from individuals that would like breast reconstruction, but they're not necessarily candidates for it. So we wanted to give them an option that would be able to fill that gap and also serve as a bridge to breast reconstruction for individuals that might need some more time till they get their reconstruction.
So what do next steps look like? I mean, if somebody's watching at home and they're interested in this, at what point will it become more widely available, or what's that like?
We are currently working on a process that will facilitate that for like physician use, like Dr. Stams in the clinic, and makes it easier to produce. But to answer your question, like how long does it take to print this? It depends on the material, depends on the shape. I can give you like a range of like hours it takes. So for example, if it's something as small as this, it might take about like 6 hours. Something a little bit bigger like what Dr. Stam is holding, maybe 8 hours. This is a little bit more different material, so this might take a little bit longer, like 8 hours, but we're looking anywhere between like 5 to 10 hours, which is compared to how you get it at the market, it's definitely faster. Like you don't have to wait on sending this and receiving it back and lead time to produce this. So that's kind of the a path that we're kind of hoping to achieve.
Well, I'm sure it's a good feeling to see what was once an idea here in your hands. So I'm sure that's a good feeling for you guys as a team of medical researchers.
Only through the ingenuity of these incredibly talented students at the university is something like this possible. Marrying both medicine and engineering to not only ask the question, but also come up with an answer for that problem.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today, and we will have this interview posted on our website within the next day or so. So any viewers with more questions can head online and take those next steps. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.